This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
Keeping it at bay. All right, what now?
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. They're with me.
Come. Jaheira!
You have to the count of 5 to let me go.
A count to 5 is all I need. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Let's do the strength check and rage against the vines.
Stand down! Or we'll put you down!
Hold. I can explain everything.
I'm not interested in the Absolute's manipulations. Harpers, cut this true soul down!
Stop! What you doing? They're the ones that saved us!
They're the one who protected the Emerald Grove?
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved 2 of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I pretty much trust them with my life.
A true soul with a mind of their own? How is that possible?
You'll just have to take my word for it.
You sound so confident for someone who's so wrong.
I know it's hard to trust anyone right now, but believe me, I am not an absolute cultist.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I'm here on holiday.
You're just in time for happy hour. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Ooh, that got heated quickly. Let's actually stop and camp for the night.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're 2 souls walking the same path. Every step we walk trails blood. Killing is an instinct for us. I respect you for that. I would keep the murders in our own camp to a minimum, but otherwise, we're very much on the same page.
I do what I have to survive, that's all.
We both want to survive. But why merely survive when you can thrive? Just think, how many others are walking around infected with these parasites? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
And how would we do that exactly?
I mean, I assume there's some device controlling these things, so we find that. Murder some people and, Look, I'm not a details person, all right? But turning up and causing chaos has worked for us so far. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity before us. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe and enjoy a little world domination on the side. You can't tell me that doesn't sound fun.
That's such a good example of where I think Astarion is right now in his character arc. He said that he wants power to keep ourselves safe, and then he throws in the fun thing after that. Like, you know, he does seem like he approves of some evil choices, but he's not evil. He's just trying to cope with some hundreds of years of subjugation, you know, and he's not doing a great job of it yet. But he and Nyxx are going to help each other with that. If it wasn't already obvious, we're going for the quote-unquote good Astarion ending, which largely is based on some stuff that happens in Act 3 with him ascending or not. But anyways, that's my quick PSA. Thanks for listening. I'll consider it.
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
Thoughts are back on the twisted Sceleritas and his honeyed words of violence.
You called for me, Master?
I was just lying here wishing you wouldn't come back.
My nauseating master. Such rudeness is unbecoming of your august station. I come here, for I wish to bring you another powerful tithe. But I cannot grant you this prize quite yet. You must do something divinely unspeakable first.
I kill for myself, not because you command me.
Oh, you are such a pleasure to serve. Of course you are killing for yourself. From coast to coast, our realm only exists for you to play with after all. You will receive a royal prize for killing this pretty girl. Isobel, the cleric with the sweetest face of the moon. She is too precious to live.
I won't let myself touch another innocent.
Oh, Master, consider the tiny mishap with the bard you had the last time we met. Your unconscious clever mind hungers for extreme violence. Who knows who you might kill next if you do not satisfy your urge. Be true to yourself, Master.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Let's go talk to Jaheira.
Please. Be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
We'll do the medicine check. Smell the wine first.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
I was actually wondering if it would affect me. Poisons often struggle.
Well, consider this an experiment then. Indulge me.
Nyxx isn't gonna drink the wine, not because of what Jaheira put in it, but Nyxx doesn't drink.
You don't know what you're missing. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Yes, the parasite is giving me powers I never had before. It's changing me for the better.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
You can trust me.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
If he's back, perhaps you should have hit him harder in the first place.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Cleric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Hope is an illusion, one easily shattered. I deal in action. So tell me, what's the plan?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Cleric is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Ketheric's days are numbered. I'll make sure of it.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful Cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
I don't know why I gasped. I knew it was coming. But yeah, so Nyxx would have heard the name and been like, oh no, that's the name Sceleritas said, that I'm gonna kill this person. But, I mean, what are we gonna do? Not get the blessing to be able to walk through the Shadow Curse lands? We gotta check it out.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isobel. Pleased to meet you.
The urge deep within tingles. This is the one the butler commanded you to kill.
Definitely push your urges down. I'm actually surprised that's not a saving throw.
You choke down the obscene thoughts racking your body with a shiver.
Save you? How do you figure that?
We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
The blessing falls uneasily over your tainted body. You can't help but dream. To kill her would destroy all of last light. You yearn for it so deeply.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Thank you. Now I must take my leave.
Good luck. And may the Moon Maiden protect you. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isobel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Cleric himself.
What are you?
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Cleric, alive.
We'll do the wisdom check, probe his thoughts for more information.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isobel. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Cleric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isobel.
With Isobel dead, the whole sanctuary will be flooded with blood. A far finer future than her taken alive.
Okay, I'll take Marcus down real fast.
Isobel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isobel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Cleric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
I won't let that happen.
Let's hope your cunning is as strong as your optimism. You're the key to all of this.
Once I take Kethric's head, you'll be safe again.
No mercy. For Kethric will have none on you. End this.
Certainly there will be no repercussions for this, right? She said sarcastically.
Your stomach churns around and around. The bile within is unsettled. Each moment brings a new surge. Your companions sleep like blissful lumps of meat.
He is so afraid. So afraid of everyone. Besides you, who he ought to fear most. You could do so much better, Master.
Get away from him.
I won't lay so much as a talon on him. I wouldn't rob you of that delight. Your clever mind is penning tragedy as we speak. Your repressed urge yearns to kill. And kill you will. Tonight, the moment you close your eyes, your favorite person will be brutalized.
I didn't lay a finger on Isobel. I can control myself.
It is precisely because you didn't touch her that you are insatiable. Your dark urge will have death, one way or another. Tonight. You like him for more than his looks, but he will never believe that. Why not make him a pretty corpse?
We are indomitable together. You underestimate us.
You are wrong to consider another your equal. It is my duty to ensure you are making the right decisions, Master. There was much disappointment at your reluctance to kill the little moon maiden. You could kill this one deliberately. I'm sure it will be considered a great show of goodwill. The tithe could still be yours.
I will save him. Whatever it takes.
I do not doubt you will act with a decorum befitting one of your rank. Good night, sweet master.
Your companion rests blissfully, without a fear in the world.
Alright, we'll reach forward to shake his shoulder and wake him.
As your hand approaches his body, it wavers. It longs to close around his throat.
First saving throw. Resist, wake him up.
Well, hello. Looking for a cuddle? Although, you don't look entirely yourself. What's going on in that head of yours?
Now isn't the time. I need to protect you.
All right. Talk quickly, then.
As you tell your story, fatigue fills your body. Your head swims with the worst headache you've known.
I'm going to kill the person I care most about. You. Unless you can stop me.
How flattering. And disturbing. You could have talked to me before things got murderously bad, you know. We are technically in this together. It certainly puts the death of dear, sweet Alfira into some perspective.
Suddenly you become drowsy. Your vision blurs and floods with yellow bile, and you faint in a dizzy blur. You are not yourself. All control is gone.
This thing won't have you. It won't win.
Next saving throw. Resist and try to express understanding.
Your jaw convulses, and you almost bite off your own tongue.
Oh, okay. Let's go with try to bite him.
We ask before we bite. You're cute, you know. In another life, we might have been friends.
Your hands are raw and bloody as every inkling of your urge yearns you to tear your bindings.
Easy now, darling. You've got this. And I've got you.
Okay, saving throw. Try to express gratitude.
The maiming twitches consume you. You cannot talk.
Let's do the nonverbal option again, which is to growl.
Growl all you want. It won't stop the dawn. This will be over soon.
The night passes sick and sweating, but bloodlessly. You once again inhabit your own mind.
I felt for the bard, seeing you like that. Poor Alfira never stood a chance, did she? Now that you're back with us, we need to have a talk.
Confess everything. You've been fiercely fighting against your dark urge.
You're not alone in this. None of us are. We can even compare notes if you like.
You know, you are allowed to hate me for this.
I don't hate you, because this is not you. But whatever this is, you will get through it. And I'll be here to make sure you do. Anyway, it's a brand new day. I'm sure we'll find lots of people for you to kill. Good morning. Thank you for not killing me the other night. Are you all right now, or was today a I will wed you with a delicate veil of blood blooming over your white curls kind of day?
Joke all you want, but I'm so worried about you. What if I get possessed again?
I'm also worried about me, but I seem to somehow be worried about you more. You give me something to care for, and that's worth the peril.
Oh, my heart. Whew. I'm not crying, you're crying.